Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter. I'm looking down because I'm trying to open this package. We got a new pay dirt. Not a new one. I've got a pay dirt review for you that we've already done twice. This would be my third time doing it. So what is it? It is this one. There it is. It's RJ's pay dirt. I'm trying not to look at it because in one of the 125 bags is a big fat nugget. And I'm hoping, I'm not going to look at it, but I'm hoping it's in there somewhere. So let's roll the intro and we'll find out. This is another RJ Pay Dirt review. Gold in here, usually around 1/4 gram to 3/10 gram is what I've gotten on the first two that I've done. He puts one big fat nugget in one of his bags of 125. This is bag number 91 of 125. I think you can see where it's numbered. Can you see where it's numbered? It's numbered right there. So as I'm talking to you, I'm opening up. We're going to dump it in a bowl and we're going to take a look at it. Here we go. Now he puts a lot of gemstones in his pay dirts as well, and I don't see it, so I don't think we got one. So what we'll do is we'll classify this. Both times that I've done this, there wasn't any kind of flowery gold in here, and there's really not a whole lot of like really fine dirt. This is pretty dirtless as far as dust is concerned. So let me get my 1/4 inch. We'll just go ahead and start on it right now. What takes so long with this pay dirt, it's not a whole lot of pay dirt, but what takes so long is all the gemstones that's in here. So we're going to pour it in. This will be when we find out if we got that big nugget or not. We didn't get it. Pooey, good Lord. So there's my 1/4 inch. It's pretty much all gemstones anyway. There's your 1/8 inch, and there's my 10 mesh. Not much at all. Very, very little. Done. And this is where I'll find all of the gold. It'll be in the 20 mesh as well as the 40 mesh. So there's my 20, and then we'll do the 40 and we're done. All right, guys, and here it is. We got 6 classifications. We're going to start right here with my 1/4 inch, followed by my 1/8 inch. Then we got my 10 mesh, 20 mesh, 40 mesh, and then everything right here, minus 40. We'll start at the bottom, and we'll work our way all the way to the top. All right, guys, so what I always do with this is before I even pan anything, I pull all of the gemstones, the rocks that look like they have any significance whatsoever out, but it's very tedious and it takes me a long time. So I don't usually record this. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll pan down, let you see what I'm dealing with here. This is all the 1/8 inch stuff. There's all kinds of peridot in here, garnets, pieces of silver. So when I get done with this, then we'll start panning the smaller stuff. So I'm going to show you something else that I do. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Hey, how y'all doing? It's a little dark in here, but there's a reason. So one way of me being able to get gemstones out of here is using a black light. All of these gemstones are so small and all these rocks kind of hide them. But if I shine this black light on it, you'll see some of these things will start glowing. So yeah, this helps me out a lot. All right, so I'm done picking all of that stuff out, and I'll go ahead and tell you, and I'll shoot you guys straight. I don't beat around the bush. This one was not a very good pay dirt, or it was nowhere near as good as the last one that I got, because I got all kinds of really cool gemstones. I got faceted gemstones. I got all these things. This one, I just got some silver, a couple pieces of copper, just not near as good. And you'll see what I'm talking about as I pan it. We haven't seen the gold yet, so we'll make a final verdict after we pan everything out. We're going to start with our minus 40, and we're going to do about half of it. Just tap this back. And yes, there is some gold, thank goodness. That would suck if I didn't get any gold either. So there's the first batch. 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 super, super small flakes. Let's tap it back. And we got some more gold. Make sure I get all the dirt out of there, and then we'll count it up. So what do we get there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, about 11 to 12 more. right there in this little line. Going to suck that up. We are done with the minus 40. We will move on to the plus 40. 40 mesh right here. We'll just do the whole thing because there's not a whole lot. You got to be a little careful with this because any gold that's in here is going to be very light flakes. A lot of gold in this one. We'll pan this back. Look how the gold settled on one side and the dirt settled on the other. There's a piece of wire gold. Nice little batch of gold on this round. About 40 to 50 pieces. We'll look at those in the microscope because some of them might be pyrite. They're very small, so it's hard to tell. Let's suck that up and we'll move on to the 20 mesh. And here it is. We will dump it all because, again, not a lot. Quick tap. Oh, okay, there's some. All right, good. There's a piece of silver in there too. Looks like we got 2 pieces of silver and 6 pieces of gold right there. All right, guys, we're pretty much done, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the rest of that dirt. We'll pan it out just in case, you never know. All right, guys, so I just sat there and babbled on the camera for about 15 minutes and I wasn't even recording. So anyway, all I did was pan out the 1/8 inch stuff after I'd picked all the gemstones and stuff out. Found a piece or two of some green or whatever type of gemstone, threw it in here. Other than that, there was nothing in there. So we'll dry all this stuff out, dry the gold out. We'll take it upstairs. We'll look at all of it, try to get as accurate as I can get as far as value is on this stuff. We'll see you guys up there. So I'll go ahead and say this right away. This bag of pay dirt was not even near as good as the last 2 that I got. But let's go ahead and we'll look at the 3 major things, gold, silver, and copper, because all 3 of them were in there. So there's the copper. Got like 7 or 8 nuggets. And then there's the silver. Got a few of those. And then right there is all the gold. And we're going to weigh the gold first because I want to know how much gold we got, because that's why I bought the thing in the first place. And then there's all of these things. And I don't have a clue what any of them are really. This one I do know. Big old chunk of pyrite. And then there's some crystals, some quartz, some green things, some blue things, some clear things. And then all that is everything else. This is not near like what I got in the first 2 bags. There it is. Let's weigh it. All right, so since I can definitely get values out of these 3 things, we're going to go ahead and weigh all 3 of them, and then we'll get a value on them on the computer. So let's start with the copper nuggets. I've already zeroed that out. We're doing this in grams. I wish this was gold because that is 8.432 grams of copper. We'll put the silver in now. Silver, we got 3.835 grams. Now for the important stuff, the gold. 0.352 grams of gold. Okay. So there all that is. Let's get on the gold calculator. We'll get a value on all that stuff. And I'm going to look at some of these things because some of them look like they've got metal in it. And I just want to look at it to see what it is exactly. Let's get on the computer and get a value first. All right, so we'll start with the copper. This is not going to be a whole lot of money whatsoever. Total weight in grams, we got 8.432. 8 cents. Woo! Now we'll go to the silver. We got 3.836, $3.32. And then now for the gold. So gold, we got 0.352. We'll call it 24 karat. We'll calculate $25.96. Grand total is $29.36. So let's go to our percentage calculator. So I paid $51.35 for that. Again, my total was $29.36. Calculate 57%. So that's about where it's always been, right in that 50 to 60% range. So yeah, let's get on the microscope. Let's take a look at all that, some of the stuff under the microscope, because there's some things I'm curious about. First thing I'm going to do is check all of my gold and make sure it is gold. There it is, and it is all gold. That's good. Set that to the side. Now, some of these pieces are weird. They've got things in them, and I wanted to take a look at them. So I'm just going to pull one out at a time just to check them, because like I said, some of them got things in them, some of them are just different. Like this looks like it's got something in it. See that yellow right there? I thought it was a piece of gold or something. It's just, I don't think it is, but what is that? Let me zoom in on it. Maybe I can get something that route. Okay, so I don't think that's necessarily anything. Very interesting, but no, not gold. I thought there was gold in there and there wasn't. Piece right here, I couldn't tell what it was, so I'm gonna zoom out first. Still can't really tell. Let me turn down the lighting. Very strange. Let me flip it over. When you flip it over, it looks like just some kind of crystal. It's that way on both sides. Let me zoom in. We'll turn it up a little. There we go. Huh. No idea what that is. There's the other side. Whatever it is, it's trippy. But yeah, even after looking at everything here, I don't see anything that's going to be of any significance whatsoever. I mean, these pieces that I'm looking at are just super small. I don't know what this is, but this is pretty cool. It's that green thing. This is what I thought was a rock until I got a close-up, and it's actually crystals. See those itty-bitty crystals coming out of that rock? And I have to hold it just because it's so small. I mean, that's cool. It's so damn small I can't even see it with the naked eye. So I just have to sit there and kind of fish for it. There it is. But once I find it, then I gotta... I don't know what that is. I don't see it anywhere else on this rock, but yeah, there's definitely some crystals in there. So yeah, guys, I got 55-ish% worth of stuff returned. The gold, I'm getting the same amount. The silver, I think I got a lot more than I did the first time, but as far as like all these gemstones and stuff, I just didn't get anything of any significance. And again, even like the peridot and I didn't even get the amount that I normally get. Everything that I did get was really small. So still an okay pay dirt, but that's probably the last time I get them. Because I mean, come on, it's a 1 in 125 chance to get that nugget in the first place. I'm definitely not buying 125 bags just to get a nugget that costs a lot less if I were just to buy it myself. It would have been nice. Other than that, you know, it's a great novelty pay dirt. I think I said that on my last review. It's a good novelty pay dirt if you are an expert on gemstones and what he throws in there. The other thing I did not get, which shocked me, was faceted gemstones. I got like 10 of them last time. I didn't get a single one this time. The quality of other metals was nowhere near as good as the first two that I got. And I wish he'd stop throwing pyrite in there because I despise pyrite. But that's my opinion. Some people might love pyrite. Me, not so much. That does it for my third and probably final review of RJ's Pay Dirt. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, share button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps my channel. And I would really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, like, and share to everyone. Let them know I exist. Until next time, this is Heath saying peace and love. Bye.